team, and an entire half of football is a lot of football, and we did exactly what we were supposed to do.
What has Charles Omenihu shown you in the year and a half he's been here?
A lot of improvement. He's really he kind of revamped his preparation. He was more of a big interior guy when he came in, and just the time that he's been here, he's really bought into the scheme, and he's a really good player for us, and he could rush.
You and him, do you guys talk technical stuff as far as
Yes, for sure, yeah. We're very different rushers, but there's always similarities that we could talk about, and I'm always trying to help him out.
You prefer to be the guy getting the strip sack, but what was it like to see that play unfold in front of you?
Yeah, I missed him by a little bit. He stepped up, and Charles, with his long arms, came through and knocked it out, and that whole thing happened in slow motion for me, so I was just happy to get the ball back.
How much of a momentum changer was that for you guys?
Huge, yeah. We scored before that, right? So, yeah, the offense helped flip it. I think they're doing a little dirty stuff to our offensive guys, and I would not piss off the dudes on offense, especially Debo, because he'll make you pay.
That was kind of a galvanizing moment for not just the offense, but for the defense as well.
Which one?
The play.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's playoff football. It's our rival, so I wouldn't expect anything less. But yeah, don't poke the bear.
Before that takeaway, you and Charles Omenihu, it seemed like the defense wasn't playing up to its usual standard, at least in the first half. What did you see there?
Yeah, I mean, they came in with a really good game plan, and 3 times playing a team, it is real. It's tough, and they had some different looks that kind of threw us off in the run game. And number 9 was really being patient, a little more patient than we were used to. So we had to adjust and really just attack in the run game to knock back, so he couldn't find those lanes and get those extra yards.
Brock Purdy's celebration.
Yeah, was it the Pistols?
No, he actually yelled and then beat his chest.
Well, I think he might get fined for his pistol. Oh, no, he does the ice in the veins. I love it.
But he had a little bit more emotion in his celebrations today. What do you think about his finally letting it go a little bit?
Brock, I feel like he's always got some good juice. For a rookie to come in and have that confidence is something that is going to help us go a long way.
You seem to be very careful when you pounced on that loose football. I mean, did you kind of know the surrounding that you were all by yourself and that you didn't want to kind of...
Yeah, I ran around the hoop a little bit. He stepped up, and I saw the ball come out, and the tackle had no idea who was still trying to stay in front of me. And I just kind of waited for it to roll over and jumped on it.
After the Tampa game, I think his first start, that you said, I asked you about Brock, and you said we've got a quarterback.
Yeah.
What do you think now after his first playoff start?
I'm kind of happy that he had a couple rough moments there just to get those nerves out. And I mean, he's a really good quarterback.
But did he seem like he was nervous at all during?
I mean, it's hard to say. It's playoff football. You make mistakes at any position. So for him to stick with it and not let any of those mistakes affect him says a lot about him.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
The emotions, the energy of a playoff game, is it significantly different than a regular season game?
I mean, there's more on the line. It's win or go home in the tournament, but the way this team prepares and practices, is very similar to every week since I've been here.
I forget which game it was, but early on after you got here, you had a nice game, and then you said there's a lot more meat on the bone for you. Where are you in terms of that now, as far as how you think you've learned the offense, or do you still think that you're getting better in it as?
Definitely, I'm definitely, I mean, there's always stuff out there. You'll watch the tape, and I said one time, I think, a lot of times you're playing against the tape. You want to just put good things on tape. You want to wake up Monday morning, and when you watch it on the iPad, you want to be proud of what you put out there. And there's always stuff. There's always things that might have made the wrong cut here or did something wrong here, and that's football. That's what makes it so fun, is that constant pursuit for perfection. And I think everybody on this team has that, and that's why our practices are intense. That's why the meeting rooms are meaningful, and yeah.
Today, I mean, do you have a sense of what that'll be like for you when you watch the tape?
Yeah, I'd never make blanket statements after games, win or lose. Obviously, it's so damn fun to win a playoff game, and at home, and fans going crazy. It's a special feeling, and we're still alive, and so we're going to take it one at a time. But no, I mean, as far as tomorrow goes, you'll make the corrections you need to make, capitalize on the strengths, and keep moving. But I never like making blanket statements after a game without watching it.
Do you like the idea of playing on a Saturday and obviously winning, and now being able to sit back and see what happens around the NFC?
Yeah, I mean, we might play Saturday next week too. So for us, it's take advantage of every day, every second you have to recover and get back ready to go.
I know you're running around getting open while Brock is moving around like that, but does it feel different knowing that he's keeping plays alive for a long, long time here? Does it take a little getting used to?
No, I think every play, you never know what's going to happen, and you have a job on every play. Even when he scrambles out of the pocket, there's places you got to go, and the O-line did a hell of a job holding up and holding those blocks for a long time. That's a tough thing to do, and Brock's a guy who has really good escapability, so he's able to make some of those plays down the field.
Victor said he's kind of glad that Brock maybe had a little struggles early on. He had definitely had that ball where it slipped out of his hand. What were you thinking? What was the look in his eyes kind of early on?
He didn't hesitate. No, he calmed down, and he's no stranger to adversity, and he responds really well. And that's a testament. That's a mature football player, especially playing quarterback.
That extra pull on Debo's leg that kind of riled everybody up. Some of the offensive guys and defensive guys, so that kind of galvanized the group together.
I would say so. I'd say that got everybody going.
When you talk about Brock's maturity, is that the reason you think Kyle has so much trust in him at this point in his career?
Probably. I have no idea. That's a question for Kyle. But I as a player playing and
I stayed down a little because I almost lost my temper. And you can see the definition of our team of IGYB, I got your back. And then second half, they scored at the end of the fourth quarter, like, you can have it. But at the end of the day, I felt like that turned our team up a notch. And as you can see, we just went out there and made plays.
Are you saying that you pretty much needed that time to get yourself under?
Yeah, 100%. It hurt for sure, but in my mind, I was about to lose it. But I just kept calm, and just seeing how Kyle came off the sideline is true definition of our team.
Can you walk us through your touchdown, and did you get a good look at what Brandon was doing downfield?
Oh, yeah. I seen Brandon once I came around, and I seen the safety up top. And I wanted him to think I was going to go that way when I know Brandon's going to seal the sideline for me. And he did a great job, and I just ran off his block.
Do you sense any nerves from Brock in his first playoff start, and how do you think he played?
I don't think it was no nerves at all. We kind of started off slow. We missed a couple here and there. But as the game slowed down and settled down for him, and he knows the guys that we have around him to build him up, it started to slow down for him, too, in the second half, and he went out there and played good ball.
How valuable is his ability to extend plays and run around?
It's great to see, the things he do back there when you think he's sacked, and his little slitheriness of getting out of stuff. it kind of makes us a little tired because we got to run around too to try to get open, but it works. So, I mean, as long as Brock doing his thing, we're going to ride with him.
Are you surprised at all by the level of confidence and trust that Kyle has in Brock at this point?
Not at all. For me, he kind of showed it during the preseason a little bit. And the first game he ever started, he called a timeout. And that kind of shocked me and Cal. Like, Cal don't play that. And it kind of showed me the type of guy he is and how, how gutsy he is with making a timeout when Cal the only guy to do that.
When you're going down,
How have you noticed Kyle change as a play caller with the addition of Christian? and all the versatility you guys seem to have, given different places you can line up?
I don't think it's a change. I just think, you know what I'm saying, he know the guys that he got out there, all 5 guys out wide, and including Christian, very dangerous with the ball in his hands. He do a good job of getting it to him.
Did you think you had enough room on that sideline to make it through?
I necessarily don't be thinking of things like that. I just, whenever I get the ball, I try to score, and when I see a lane, I'm going to hit it.
Tell me about how did Brandon set up that block for you?
Oh, he just walled off. As you can see, Brandon, very physical, strong guy, and he just walled him off, and I ran right off his block.
It looked like Brandon was ready to take on the whole Seahawks team after you got your leg yanked. Did you see that from your vantage point? And
I seen when I got up, it was 23 that twisted my ankle, and I went right at 30. I didn't even know. I just like blacked out for a second. I just see all red jerseys on the field. I'm like, all right, this is what we on. All right, let's turn it up a notch.
Did you sense, you said they got everyone kind of turned up a notch. I mean, were just guys talking about it, like, or is it just an emotion you felt like guys reached another level of intensity after that?
Oh, I think it was another level of intensity. Everybody was a little angry because, I just came back from a knee injury, and like I said earlier, true definition of IGYB.
Did you guys feel any pressure coming into this game, knowing that everybody expected you to win?
Not at all. We take, you know what I'm saying, day by day. We don't get into all the outside noise. We just focus on what we have here, and we just go out there and do our job.